Morning guys, how's it going? Just woke up. Today I'm going to be doing a day in the life. So this is me cutting. I'm 2 weeks into my cut. I've just woke up. It is 9:11. So I'm going to be showing you how I would typically work out. I'm going to be showing you what sort of things I'll be eating as well. So I'd go to the gym for about an hour and I'll show you a little bit while I'm in there, and I would do cardio on the evening and I'll take you with me on that as well. I'm going to be showing you the meals that I'm eating throughout the day. So it's generally, I record it on MyFitnessPal, the same as most people do. I have a Fitbit watch, so that tells me how many calories I've had, how many calories that my body's used. So I would typically try and meet about 400 calories under that on any day. So yeah, I'll take you with me, see you in a bit. So I just weighed myself this morning. I am 178.6. The lowest I've been is 178.3. So this is towards the lower end of the fluctuations, so hopefully it's a good sign. Fuck. So this is what we got for breakfast, guys. In this we have 4 scrambled eggs with a little bit of blue milk. In this we have some all bran Kellogg's with blue milk again, and this is a green tea. And I put it in MyFitnessPal already. I don't know if it's focusing right, but it's 499 calories. It focuses. And then there's your 4 eggs, there's your green tea, and there's your all bran. I don't know why it's not focusing, just not having it. Might be a bit better. And then if we go over to the nutrition, this is what I've got already. Quite a bit of fat already, which is with the eggs, because I haven't took the egg whites out. I don't take them out because I think you got the best bits in the egg yolks. Then we've had 35 grams of protein and 34 grams of carbs. So that's where we're at the minute. About the blue milk, I like the blue milk because it's just got a lot less of the stuff taken out. I like it when it's just left as it is and nothing's been added to it, no crap's being put in it by anyone and that sort of thing. So that's where we're at. I'll probably get another meal in before I go to the gym. I'll probably head to the gym about 1:30 maybe. So that's where we're at the minute, and I'll check in with you guys next time. So this is what we got now. I usually have this after breakfast. I'll split this into 2, so I'll have 1 chicken breast now, and after my dinner I'll have the other one, and then I'll have either half of the salad as well. So in the salad we got 3 lettuce leaves, 3 tomatoes, 70 grams of cucumber, and 2 slices of red onion. And then obviously the 2 chicken breasts. These are chicken breast scallops, I believe. And then this is what it looks like. Oh well, that was timing, wasn't it? This is what it looks like on MyFitnessPal. Very little calories from that. 165 from the chicken. Then if we go to the nutrition, this is what it'll look like. 72 grams of protein, 38 grams of carbs, and 24 grams of fat. And then if we want to go to the amount of calories we've had, we don't go to, nope, yeah, we do go to dairy. We have had 687 calories so far. You have to take my word for it because the camera refuses to focus. But yeah, that's what we've had. So we'll end up having half of that now and half of that for the second meal. So I tend to have 5 meals a day. I'll have my breakfast, I'll have one of these, like half of this, then I'll have my dinner after the gym, and then I'll have the other half of this, and then I'll have my tea. And that tends to be all I have for the day. Obviously excluding water in that, but I'll probably tell you about that later on. So yeah, that's what I'll be having now, and then I'll be going to the gym, so I'll see you in a bit. Alright guys, so this is my pre-workout stuff. I've got 2 scoops of Optimum Nutrition pre-workout blueberry flavour, along with 5 grams of creatine in this. I usually drink half of it before and half of it during, just because my workouts tend to be quite long, so I find it kicks in towards the end when I need it. And then I've got my water. I usually drink this after I drank the pre-workout. I have about four of these a day, which comes to 2.5 litres, and that's how much water I try and aim to get in. Obviously sometimes I don't meet it, but that's my target of water. So now I'm going to pop to the gym and I'll let you know then. Okay guys, what's up? Just finished a back workout at the gym. I started off like I always do with deadlifts. It's the heaviest thing. It's a compound movement as well, so it's great for cutting because obviously the more muscles you use, the more fat you burn or the more calories you use, which is good. And then I did high intensity, so it was 8 to 10 reps on the deadlifts. So that was what I started with, that was the range I started with, and then towards the end I moved on to 12 to 15. So I started off with a little bit of high intensity and then I finished off with even higher intensity. So that was the gym workout. Later on I'll be going to the park to do some interval training. I'll be taking the dog because he loves coming along with us as well, getting a little bit of fitness in there. And so that's what I'll be doing later on tonight. Now I've got some food, I'll go make some food. Probably I'll try and fit some carbs in because I try to have meals in 3 times a day with carbs, so 3 meals a day with carbs in and everything else won't have carbs in, and that's the sort of plan I've been going for and it's been working for me, so I'm just going to stick to that, and that's what I'm going to keep doing. Anyway, so I'm going to go make that and I'll see you in the next bit of the video. So this is what we got. This is some bird's eye egg fried rice with some Marks and Spencer shredded chicken. I'll put it into MyFitnessPal. Again, I don't know if it's going to focus, but it's 410 calories in total, 250 in the rice and 160 in the chicken. So if I go to nutrition, it's 4 o'clock at the minute, so I am currently at 110 protein, 84 carbs and 29 fat. As you can see, they're all kind of almost in line, which is where I want to be, and obviously I want to be hitting that number that is on my Fitbit and my watch. So once I've hit the calorie goal, I want them all to be in line, and then we'll be happy days from there on. So right now I'm going to tuck into this and I'll see you in a bit. I think he knows where he's going. Okay, hey guys, what's up, how's it going? We're at the park now, me and the dog. The plan is we are going to be running some intervals in a second. We're going to be running around this lake, so this lake here. We'll be running around there. There's a path over there, and then I don't know if you can see, but like just here, there's a path going up into them trees over there. So we'll run around in the trees for a bit, and then we'll end up coming down just where them stairs are over there, and then we'll walk back to the lake, and we'll just do that 3 or 4 times. So yeah, that's the plan, a little bit of cardio. I've ended up doing cardio about 3 times this week. I've moved up from 2 last week, so every week I've been cutting. I've did it once a week the first week, twice a week the second week, and 3 times a week the third week. So obviously 4, 5, there's only so far you can go though. I don't think I'll be cutting for more than 5 weeks, so it's not really relevant when it gets there anyway, but anyway, that's the plan, so I'll see you afterwards. Okay, so I've just got back from the park. For my cardio, I ended up doing 2 sets of 5 intervals, so 10 intervals in total, and then I ended up doing 1 lap of the park, which is 3k. I know I said I was going to do 4 sets of intervals, but I felt like I was doing the same thing week in, week out, and I just wanted something new because I felt like it was getting easier and I wanted a little bit of a shock. I think in the end it's probably going to come at the same amount of calories burned. I know I said I was going to track that on my Fitbit, but my Fitbit has ended up dying, which is poor planning from me because obviously it wasn't charged, and doing this video I was relying on it, but it's gone, and I'm just going to use the amount of calories that are in my head. So I think I know whereabouts that range will be, so I think it's going to be about 2.8 thousand calories. So that's what I'm going to be going with. Oscar isn't very happy with me at the minute because we had to leave the park. He decided he didn't want to sit on his seat as well, and he won't look at me because he's upset. So that's what we had to deal with. So I've got one more meal and I'll take it there with me in a second. So this is our tea. We have 2 salmon fillets. We have 250 grams of cooked pasta, which comes to about 100 grams of the uncooked pasta. We have a glass of milk, blue milk again, and it's kind of mixed up on here, but you can see that the milk comes to 205 calories, the pasta comes to 364 calories, and the salmon comes to 528. Might have to take my word for it again because it refuses to focus. If we go to the nutrition for the day, that's where we are on each of them.
So a little bit ahead on carbs compared to anything, but they're all pretty in line. I've had 182 grams of protein, 175 grams of carbs, and 79 grams of fat. So that's what we're going for. We might have a little bit of a snack later on just to bring them up. But that's what we're going for right now. So I'm going to enjoy this. Here it is, guys, the last snack of the day. It is 35 grams of protein. 35 grams of protein, 35 grams of peanuts. It'd be great if it was just straight protein. So yeah, 35 grams of peanuts. I did 35 grams because I wanted to try and get as close to my calorie goal as possible. It was 2,400 calories. 2,400 because I would usually use about 2,800 in a day like this. I want to be in a 400 calorie deficit, so 2,400 is the answer. I tried to get as close as I could, but I could only get 2,401, which is a bit of a shame because it was almost perfect and my OCD would be kicking in there. This isn't focusing, but I was 4 grams over on my fat, 1 gram under on my carbs, and 19 grams under on my protein. I'm not that bothered about being 19 grams under on the protein because I had 191 grams, which is more than enough for a gram of protein per pound of body weight, so I was happy with that. Another thing I noticed is the sugars. You'd have to take my word for it. I was 51 grams under on the sugars. I had 35 and I could have had 86. You want to try and get under on the sugars because you want to try and have as many complex carbohydrates as possible and try and minimise the amount of sugar you have. So yeah, all in all, I think that was I'm happy with the day. I'm happy with how it went, and I guess that's the end of the video. So if you enjoyed it, please do leave it a like. Any subscribes will be helpful if you want to see more videos like this. Put in the comments what videos you want to see, as always, and I'll catch you in the next video. See you later.